Alright, hello everyone. Hope you're all well, hope you're all staying safe. In today's video, I am, again, big surprise coming your way. I'm on the No Man's Sky subreddit. Yeah, fucking, it's just original content, you know? It's just pure fucking original. Yeah, you get what I'm saying. So if you've noticed that my face looks incredibly bright, it's because I bought a ring light. I bought like a makeup ring light to try and make the lighting a bit better, because I know that the webcam looks so fucking awful because I have such poor lighting in my room. I really miss my uni lighting because that shit looked nice. I know it still doesn't look, you know, like quite professional and fantastic, but at least I think this looks slightly more watchable, I hope. I'm not really too sure. Anyway, because, you know, making content for No Man's Sky is sometimes a little bit, droughty, should we say. The subreddit is like a nice in-between where I can kind of cool off a bit, you know, look at some of the stuff which the community's made and, yeah, give my 2 cents on it. So let's give it a, yeah, you get what I'm saying. Alright, here we have a S-tier meme, even by Reddit standards. Fortnite is shit. Fortnite fans, no. No Man's Sky is shit. No Man's Sky fans, we know. Look, the thing is, right, like, as much as Redditors have such a bad rep, you know, they do have a good taste in memes, and you know, the No Man's Sky memes are definitely questionable. Some of them are absolute fucking dog shit, but this one's actually kind of cool. It's really funny as well, watching like how the game has developed in terms of like criticism for the game. This spot is so fucking huge. Oh my god. But the thing is, you know, back when the game came out, obviously people hated it, and you know, there was like a consensus that the game was shit, and people were kind of like, alright, like we can go with this, you know. The absolute minority of people thought it was decent, and don't get me wrong, like there were people that fucking loved it at launch, but by far the most amount of people did not enjoy No Man's Sky. And it's funny as well because I've had loads of comments saying like, oh, I miss the original No Man's Sky community. You know what, I can agree with that to a certain extent, you know. I kind of miss making No Man's Sky videos, and if the video got popular, it usually got disliked to fuck. Like at least a quarter of the dislikes would be from people that had found the No Man's Sky video that was recommended to them by YouTube, and they were like, I don't want to see this shit, and they fucking disliked it, you know. But now, you know, the community is nowhere near as small as it used to be, and that kind of like enjoyment of fighting off the haters and like, you know, going up against a hell of a lot of backlash has been lost. I mean, I don't know if this is referring to now or then, but, you know, for the most part, when people ask me what No Man's Sky is like now, I say, yeah, it's good, it can always be better though. And that's the way to be, isn't it? You know? Because we've dealt through fucking the worst shit, and now we can just kind of sit back and relish in the fact that the game's got better. Alright, here's another meme. Interlopers who want something more deadly to pew pew. Interlopers who just want to explore more types of planets. Yeah, I think this sums it up really nicely. You know, combat, variation, two very spoken about topics at this point in time with No Man's Sky. And yeah, I suppose you do get these people that are very vocal. It's a lot like the universal reset as well. You know, like base builders are really vocal about the dangers of doing a universal reset, but then the vast majority of people want a reset to allow for better variation and whatever. To be honest, I don't really see like combat people and then variation people kind of like, you know, fucking beating each other off, and that's not what I meant, but it is what I meant. I still think that variation and combat is going to come in the same update to please both sides of it. But yeah, you do get these people that want No Man's Sky to become like some kind of war simulator or something that resembles like Elite Dangerous or, you know, something like that. I don't see a problem with that, but yeah, you know, variation to me, at least, it's always going to be above combat. Trust me on that. Alright, so because the vast majority of the front page of Reddit is screenshots and memes, which are really quite difficult to to comment on, because like what am I supposed to say? We're gonna change it to new because I'm a Redditor and I know the importance of bigging up the new content, I think. All right, here we have a suggestion. I think we need to do more suggestions when we do these Reddit videos, because they provide a little bit more to talk about. But this guy has basically said it would be nice if we could build some machine to the base that prevents sentinels spawning in that area. I actually don't know if we have something like this because I'm returning from a big break. To my knowledge, no, this doesn't exist, but you have a very, very valid point. I think it would be a great idea, especially with planets in No Man's Sky that look really beautiful but have like an ever-present threat of sentinels. If you could, yeah, build like a little piece of technology and it covers like a small radius, prevents sentinels from spawning. Maybe if we do get this brand new enemy type, or you know, more aggressive sentinels in this combat update, then potentially that would be like a nice little addition to it. I've had quite a few comments actually from people being like, it would be really satisfying in No Man's Sky if you could like cleanse a planet of sentinels, you know? And I don't exactly know how this would work, like lore wise or anything like that, but if you could have like almost like a Dying Light thing where, you know, you find like the nest of the sentinels and you have to clear it out one by one, you know, it gets progressively harder as you get deeper into the planet, and then when you reach like the fucking like nucleus, or what's it, what's the powerhouse of the cell, I can't remember what it's called, but when you reach that shit you can like destroy it, all the sentinels are gone, and then you have like a sentinel free planet. I think that'd be really cool. This suggestion, yeah, I back you. Spaceballs. Alright, here we go. Here is some interesting ones which you've always got to talk about. So these are a few questions from a new player. Hi all, with few hours in the bag, I've some questions that maybe some experienced players may able to answer. Can't exactly say I'm the most experienced player, but I can give it a shot. Is it possible to find our personal base planet when we are joining a friend? Yes, I believe that is possible, because you can use the little terminus thing in the space station that would let you teleport back to your home planet. And I suppose you could get back there manually as well, but that'd be really fucking boring. We are 3 new players. We have started at the same time. Why our solar systems inside Euclid aren't the same? Is it possible to find their solar system and with it their planets? Yes, so you can join your friends' games directly, and when you do so, it will, I think it does teleport you to their system, or they teleport to your system. Likewise, if you were to say meet up with them in the anomaly and do like a mission, it would give you an option if you want to go back to your original system or their system. And yes, if you wanted to go there manually as like part of some kind of like road trip, then yeah, it's possible. It would just be really fucking boring. When we deploy our base, we are claiming a territory. Is this territory our property? How big is this territory? So the base, I don't actually know if base building still has limits. I feel like they might have gotten rid of that. But to my knowledge, I think you can only build like a certain amount before the engine shits its pants and you can't do anything more. Technically though, you would own that planet. I mean, you own that planet basically as soon as you discover it, like you've discovered it, it's your planet, and when you rename shit as well. But yeah, the base would be like the territory, I guess, and I suppose anywhere you build would technically be classed as your territory. I'm not like a hub guy. I'm not in a hub. Oh, I am in a hub actually. Yeah, I am in a hub. The lonely, it's the one the red orb made. Yeah, but that one, I'm in that hub. I am on Xbox. Is it possible to meet random player during my session? I've heard about a Nexus where we can meet, but outside of it. Yes, so there's crossplay now as well. If you happen to be on the same planet at the same time as someone else, then your sessions will sync and you'll be able to see each other, regardless of your platform. Last but not least, can we scan from the ship with precision? Seed deposit, knowledge stone, crash site, like when we are on the ground. This is something, and I hate to admit this, but this is something I'm not entirely sure about. There may possibly be some like sweaty technology in order to do it, but you know, like I really don't have enough experience with upgrading my shit to know. Yeah, sorry about that. Alright, so this is a post that has a little dig at Elite Dangerous. Maybe not even a dig, more like a reference, you know. It's titled, Makes Me Realise How Easy We Have It. And it's an Elite Dangerous book explaining docking. Damn, son. Elite Dangerous is something which I originally played on the Xbox One, I think when it first came out for console. Barely played it. and I bought it on Steam because it was on sale. Ended up refunding it because I was really poor and didn't play it. But I like the concept of Elite, you know, it's more like a simulator. It's like one of those things you put thousands upon thousands of hours, you know, doing cargo back and forth, doing missions. It's more of like a simulator rather than like an exploration thing like No Man's Sky is. And yeah, I always remember like the shit ton of tutorials that were given to me when I started, you know, anything from simply flying your ship to landing it to taking off. Like No Man's Sky, you press E, Falcaplier, but No Man's Sky is a singular button. Elite Dangerous is like this whole fucking procedure, but it makes sense because Elite is a sim. No Man's Sky is more like a casual thing, isn't it? Alright guys, I think that just about does it for today's video. Reddit is surprisingly dry at the moment, actually. There's usually some really like questionable content that I can kind of laugh at and take the piss out of, but no, not today. Anyway guys, hope you enjoyed. Let me know if you want more. Hope you enjoyed the new ring light as well. It's not perfect, but I think it's slightly better. Yeah, thank you for watching. Stay safe. Take care. Love you all.